Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Yesterday, I spent the day driving from Billings, Montana to Missoula, Montana. I drove to Montana from uh, Minnesota in late February, and I didn't document it much, but I worked almost every day since I got to Billings. So it was nice to take a day off and travel. And Montana is so beautiful. I had no idea. It's my first time ever traveling across Montana, being in Montana. I really wish I could buy land here, but it's so expensive. I decided to take today off because I've just been working nonstop. Then I was fasting and I was working while I was fasting, and it's been quite stressful. I broke the fast yesterday, by the way. Well, here I am in my bed in my car. I'm staying in the parking lot of a hotel here in Missoula, Montana. It rained all morning, and it's about 40 degrees, which is like 5 degrees Celsius. And I just put my, let's see if I can shoot. This is my clothes bin right here. So I just like put a shirt here, and then I put my phone on top of the shirt. I just watched a movie, and it was raining all morning, and I could hear the rain. I could hear the rain pitter pattering on the roof. That's so nice. So nice. But yeah, I'm not going to work today. I'm just going to take it easy. And so before I fasted, I tried to get rid of all my food so I wouldn't have any temptation. But I do have a couple cans. I have a can of uh, lentil beans, and I have some other odds and ends, and I'm going to try to make a meal out of that. I really don't want to leave my car if I don't have to today. I might go for a walk actually. I don't know. It's like it's really nice to like relax and not work. But like getting out of my car, which is now my house, and going for a walk. Yeah, it'll feel nice then to come back to the car and be able to relax some more. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna stay here and try to work. It's kind of a small town, but I don't know. I mean, maybe tomorrow I'll turn on the apps and see what kind of money I can make. Oh, one thing I wanted to tell you guys about Missoula is, I mean, I came in here yesterday and I had to get gas. What else did I do? Oh, I went to the front desk. I talked to the girl working at the front desk at this hotel. I was in a convenience store. The people here are so nice. I mean, they're just like, it was like uncannily nice. It was like uh, people were saying, "Oh, hey, how's it going, man? How you doing?" And I was just like, I'm just not used to that. Like I'm used to Americans just keeping to themselves. It's so nice to eat after a fast. It's like you really feel a deep appreciation for something as simple and basic as having food. Like let's be honest, as Americans, probably not even just America, like all countries, like you eat and you never like really deeply appreciate it. It's just like you feel entitled to it almost, and but you really feel that appreciation after fasting, and also like after being really sick. If you get really sick and you don't eat for a long time, I've had that with malaria and food poisoning. Yeah. And when you get sick, you also feel a deep appreciation for your health. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm set up in my living room mode right now. Let me show you what that looks like. That's the front seat flipped down. I'm sitting in the back seat. Got my stove set up here and my stuff packed away in the back. I got the window open. That's my view. Nice view. So before I started the fast, I finished all my food, but I did have a few items left, and I'm gonna try to improvise a meal out of these things that I had left. I still have some cappuccino mix, and I'm heating up some water right now in this thing. I have some green beans, lentil beans, and sauerkraut. So what I'm gonna do, and let's see, I have one can in here as well. I have some, I think some of my oil spilled. I have some diced ham here. Oh, I just realized I have this too. So I'm gonna use this to thicken up the lentil soup. I just found these. I got some seasoning here. I'll put this in the lentils. And I got some bacon bits. And I'll put that in the salad, if the salad is still good. All right, let's see. I had some lettuce in here. I don't know if it's still good or not. Questionable. It looks barely okay. There's some kind of going bad pieces there, but yeah, I'm gonna make a salad. I have some butter here. I could put these on the green beans. I want to see if the sour cream embellishes the flavor or if I should not add any more. I like that. If I had some corn tortillas or just any tortillas, man, that would be perfect. All right, guys, I'm gonna enjoy my meal today. I'm just gonna have one meal, and I'm gonna make that salad as well, and I'll check in with you. All right, what's going on with Ryan Boundless and the future of Ryan Boundless and my life and kind of how I'm envisioning the future? I'm going to run a little background footage of my drive from Billings, Montana to Missoula, Montana, where I'm at now, while I talk about this. So, first of all, I'm burnt out on doing Uber. I don't like pimping my car for miles for Uber. And I would like to get a job. But I have an obligation to get to Southern California by mid-May. And if I pick up a job now, I'm just going to have to quit in a month's time, which I don't think is fair to anybody. So I'm probably going to tough it out with Uber for another month and then get down to Southern California. And since I'm already going to be near Mexico, I'm thinking of driving to somewhere in Mexico, taking a break for a month, unwinding, renting a room where I have a bed and a desk, and just relaxing, working on my music, more YouTube content, of course, brushing up on Spanish. It's just a thought for now, but we'll see how things play out. In terms of my journey back to America to buy land, I'm still very motivated to do it, but I have to work within my own budget, and I don't want to buy something so expensive that I'm going to be paying for it for 15, 20 years. I want to buy something that I can either buy with cash or pay off relatively quickly. Now, Montana is beautiful. I love Montana. I like the vibes of the people. I like the big open landscapes. I like the climate. And I would buy land here in a heartbeat, but everything I've seen is so dang expensive. You know, it's like 5 acres, $200,000. I don't have that kind of money. Another thing is, I don't want to pay state income taxes. So after this, I'm going to head to Washington, and I want to see what it's like there. I know land is not so cheap there, but it is a state that doesn't have income taxes. And I have been to Oregon before. I've never been to Washington. And if Washington looks anything like Oregon, I know I'm going to love it. Anyways, this time around in America, I'm just getting an idea of locations where I like to buy land. And so far, the most beautiful place I've been to is Montana. I think with my budget, I'm going to be looking at Nevada as well. I've seen cheaper land there. It's not forested and beautiful like places like Oregon, but you know, that's okay. I also like the high desert landscape as well. Another thing is, I don't think I'm going to be able to buy land this time around while I'm in America. Originally, when I left Uganda, I told myself that I would come back within a year's time. I want to see my dogs again. I miss them so much. Money wise, I'm not ready to go overseas again. So I'm extending that to January. I'm going to try to get back to Uganda by January. In the meanwhile, I'm going to work and try to save as much money as I can. My vision and my motivation to buy land and have a home in America, and I know a lot of you don't agree with this, but a lot of you also don't have no idea what it's like to not have a home, not have a place to come back to in your home country. So of course you can't understand and you can't relate, and you don't need to. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is how I feel about the situation. And I love America. If you don't like America, that's fine. That's your outlook. But I love America, and I want America to be my home base. You know, my love for traveling overseas, living abroad won't change. It's always been my vision to have a home base here in America, live in America for 3 to 6 months out of the year, and then live overseas for 3 to 6 months out of the year, whether that be the Philippines, Africa, wherever I want to be, South America. And I don't want to have to work while I'm overseas. I want to work while I'm in America, but I don't want to be working while I'm living overseas. I still have that vision. I think that would be a fun life, but I just have to hustle to get that. I have to hustle to make that happen. Okay, it's not going to happen as fast as I thought it was going to happen, but that's okay. This is something I can chip away at for the next 5 years, and just saving money and, you know, slowly pulling things together. You know, maybe the first stage I'm doing now, which is to save up the money. The second stage will be to buy the land, and I'm thinking that that's probably going to happen on my next time back to America. So I'll probably go to Uganda in January, spend 3 to 6 months over there, and then I'll come back again and you know, I'll already be established because I have my car already. Come back again, start working, start hustling, and probably in that phase, I'll try to buy the land. And that's how it's going to be. It's just going to be in phases. It's going to take a long time. You know, I don't have some super high income. It's just like I have to squirrel away as much money as I can, and yeah, I mean, I'm still able to save money, but I just can't save as much as I thought I would because it's just so dang expensive here. So it looks like what I've had to do is just adjust my timeline. Things aren't happening as quick as I thought they would, but that's okay. You know, if it takes 5, 10 years to make this vision come true, that's okay with me. I'm patient. And yeah, the next time around that I come to America, I'll try to buy some land. After I buy the land, I'll save up the money to buy a simple shelter. Maybe I can buy a used trailer, you know, $5,000, $10,000 around there, and I'll put that on my land. I also have to save up money for things like solar power, generators, fences, just tools, shovels, all kinds of stuff. It's not going to be easy, but if I keep on chipping away at it, I'll get there.